Welcome to another processing video. My name is Christian Vieira, and on this demonstration we will be showing a real success case of story implementation on an oil and gas industry and how easy we could collect process data even from a DCS system installed on that plant. This huge and important oil and gas customer called GE Intelligent Platforms in order to help them to solve one of the main problems: the lack of visibility, information, and a single version of the truth for the plant information. As this oil and gas customer is comprised of several plants, including oil fields, gas and oil plants, substation, utilities, and other areas, each area was using a control system, an HMI application, and no historical information was in place that could allow operators, process engineers, and even the board of the company to understand what happened on the process, analyze, interpret, and react on time according to process conditions. So, the customer's main pain point was to integrate all data from several plants and different systems into a single industrial repository. Here's the architecture showing the challenge presented to GE. Integrate 65,000 tags from Profs iFix, integrate 6,000 tags from Honeywell DCS, and also integrate information from ABB microscada system. So, a challenge comprised of different systems and a total of 100,000 tags into Profs Historian. Although the customer challenged us for a pilot, as we saw on the previous architecture, the main point of the challenge was to integrate information from the Honeywell DCS system into the Profs Historian. Because as customer said to us, they have called previously a big historian competitor from GE to do this pilot and do this test. And this company took around 3 days to start collecting some information. And although they took a lot of days to just start collecting some information, a lot of problems arisen on the integration between the DCS and the competitor solution. A lot of problems with permission, security, a lot of configuration on the DOS, a lot of configuration on the prompt, a lot of problems. So the real challenge for us was to integrate this plant data into Historian in a fast, easy, and still showing the power of our solution. So before showing how we solved that challenge much faster than our competitor, let's present the system we have interfaced to, part of our supposed challenge. So the customer was using a Honeywell DCS Experion PKS system version 301, and that's the challenge for us. The Honeywell Experion DCS system is comprised of a system that allows the plant, the oil and gas plant, to control the structures and handle analog digital alarms from the plant. So the real challenge for us was to integrate all this information, not only digital and analog values, but also the alarms generated by the system. So the mission and challenge was to get all this info into Historian, like some tags showed on this screen. And also remembering that we would need to do the same task on 6 plants. 6 plants where they have installed the Honeywell DCS system and get all this info into a central repository software. But also keep in mind that the final architecture would also include the challenge to include iFix, CSV files, OPC, plus the Honeywell data. So let's show how we could show our customer how fast the configuration of Profs Historian is and how they could decrease the total cost of ownership of the system and also maintenance engineering time of keeping a solution like Profs Historian. Let's see now how fast we can configure our Historian collectors to grab data from Experion from Honeywell and insert this data into our Historian server. On the Experion node, let's just install our Historian OPC collectors. Another differentiator that we have in our software, in our historian software, is that we can not only collect analog and digital values, but we can also collect alarms and events. Here we just need to inform our historian server name, and very quickly our historian collectors are already installed. Let's see now how fast we can go to the historian server node and grab some tags from the Experion node. On the historian server node, we can just open the historian administrator window to check that our historian collectors are fine, well, and running. On this screen, we are going to add the tags that we want from the Experion DCS from Honeywell. Another differentiator that we have in our Prophecy historian is that we can easily browse the tags from the source without any extra line of configuration. We can also filter the tags by the tag name or description. After configuring the tags, we now just need to check if the data is coming to the historian server. So here we can see that our configuration was not only fast, but is still working well. So here you have the analog data and also the alarms and events. So, mission was completed. We could not only implement the historical repository for this oil and gas customer, but we easily integrate with existing iFix, Experion, CSV files, and OPC sources in a very quick way. 2 hours to be more precise. That's the power of Prophecy Historian: integration, ease of use, and information. Thank you.